Hi, and welcome to Rainbow Unicorn Cat One channel. The new plushies showed up on AmericanGirl.com, and if you'd like to hear what I think about them, if you'd like to take a closer look, and if you'd like to find out how to find them on the website, keep watching this video. And by the way, if you are new to this channel and interested in all American Girl related content but haven't subscribed to us, you should definitely subscribe. And if you turn on the notification bell, YouTube will always let you know when we upload a new video. We post all the latest American Girl news, crafts, and unboxing. We usually post every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but sometimes we post on other days as well. If you go on AmericanGirl.com right now and scroll down a little bit, you will find the images that you see on the screen. And maybe it's a glitch, but when I pressed on them, the new plushies did not show up. It just took me to new releases. But when I searched my first doll, the new plushies showed up. They retail at $65, and I will talk about this a little bit later. I originally thought these would retail at $50, which at the time I thought was pretty high. But $65 is even higher than that. Let's talk about it a little bit later, and let's take a look at the plushies themselves. And I will start with Samantha. Start your little one's collection with a soft Samantha Parkington plush doll inspired by the original American Girl historical character. Growing up in New York in 1904, Samantha is a spunky girl who proves generosity is always in fashion. The doll arrives ready for snuggles with a sweet storybook geared for ages 18 months and up. Includes a 13.5 My First Samantha knit plush doll with brown yarn hair styled in with a large gingham bow and ponytail braid, rosy pink cheeks, and embroidered eyes and smile. Her sewn-on outfit is inspired by Samantha's signature look, a multicolored checkered dress with a pleated front, a red ribbon belt with an embroidered golden buckle, white bloomers, black tights, and a black full leather Mary Jane shoes. A Hello Samantha board book written for younger ages based on characters created by Pleasant Rowland and featuring adorable illustrations by Sydney Hansen. She comes in this beautiful box, and yes, the price is pretty high. This is definitely a luxury item, and the packaging is nice. The doll is really cute. If a doll similar to this one was sold in a similar packaging at the same price at a place like Pottery Barn, nobody would bat an eye. It is definitely a luxury product at this point. The dolls look pretty detailed and the quality seems amazing as well. I will not be buying these dolls because I am not interested in any of them, and my kids are older. But if I had kids in that age group, my personal preference would be to buy the dolls that I can undress. It just kind of feels weird that the outfits are sewn onto them. Although I can see American Girl's point of view, this is for younger kids and they tend to lose things. It's pretty practical to have the outfit and especially the shoes attached to the doll so they cannot be lost. Let's take a look at Kirsten. Details. Start your little one's collection with a soft Kirsten Larson plush doll inspired by the original American Girl historical character. Growing up on a Minnesota farm in 1854 after traveling with her family from Sweden, Kirsten is an adventurous girl who discovers that feeling at home takes time. The doll arrives ready for snuggles with a sweet storybook geared for ages 18 months and up. Includes a 13.5 My First Kirsten knit plush doll with blonde yarn hair styled in looped braids with blue ribbons, rosy pink cheeks, and embroidered eyes and smile. Her sewn-on outfit is inspired by Kirsten's signature look, a blue calico print dress with tiny red flowers, a red and white striped apron, white pantalettes with lace trim, striped knit socks, and brown faux leather boots with laces. A Hello Kirsten board book written for younger ages based on a story by Janet Shaw and featuring adorable illustrations by Sydney Hansen. The box is very similar to Samantha's and it has this very high-end look in my opinion. Let's take a look at Molly. Details. Start your little one's collection with a soft Molly McIntyre plush doll inspired by the original American Girl historical character. Growing up on the home front in 1944, Molly is a spirited girl who shows what it means to put others first and lead. The doll arrives ready for snuggles with a sweet storybook geared for ages 18 months and up. Includes a 13.5-inch My First Molly knit plush doll with brown yarn hair styled in pigtail braids with red bows, rosy pink cheeks, and a pair of embroidered glasses, plus embroidered eyes and smile. Her sewn-on outfit is inspired by Molly's signature look: a navy and red argyle print sweater, a dicky with a white woven collar and navy rickrack trim, a navy blue skirt, white bloomers, white ankle socks, and black faux leather Mary Jane shoes. A Hello Molly board book written for younger ages based on a story by Valerie Tripp and featuring adorable illustrations by Sydney Hansen. Before we move on to the next character, I would like to point something out, something that I just noticed as I was making this video. Originally, I thought that these plushies were made out of this plush material that kind of looks and feels fuzzy, but the faces are actually made out of knit fabric. I think one can see it pretty well on this image. Now let's take a look at Addy. Details. Start your little one's collection with a soft Addy Walker plush doll inspired by the original American Girl historical character. Growing up in Philadelphia in 1864, Addy is a brave girl who loves to learn and wins the spelling bee. The doll arrives ready for snuggles with a sweet storybook geared for ages 18 months and up. Includes a 13.5-inch My First Addy knit plush doll with dark brown yarn hair styled back in a braid, rosy pink cheeks, and embroidered eyes and smile. Her sewn-on outfit is inspired by Addy's signature look: a pink dress with wavy white stripes and embroidered buttons, white drawers, black socks, and black faux leather boots with laces. A Hello Addy board book written for younger ages featuring adorable illustrations by Sydney Hansen. Did you notice that each of these plushies has an American Girl star embroidered on the sole of her shoes? That is just so cute. I think this is just a neat detail. And finally, the last but not least, Josefina. Details. Start your little one's collection with a soft Josefina Montoya plush doll inspired by the original American Girl historical character. Growing up in New Mexico in 1824, Josefina is a girl full of hope who learns that kindness really is the best medicine. The doll arrives ready for snuggles with a sweet storybook geared for ages 18 months and up. Includes a 13.5 My First Josefina knitted plush doll with brown yarn hair styled in a side braid with a sprig of yellow felt primroses and a blue ribbon, rosy pink cheeks, and embroidered eyes and smile. Her sewn-on outfit is inspired by Josefina's signature look: a white camisa with puffed short sleeves, a red skirt with black blossom print and lace trim, a brown woven belt, white drawers, and brown faux leather boots with laces. A Hello Josefina board book written for younger ages based on a story by Valerie Tripp and featuring adorable illustrations by Sydney Hansen. So far, I love everything about these dolls except for the price. The quality seems to be outstanding, the packaging is beautiful, and their faces are super sweet. Even though they all have the same face, all 5 dolls have the same face. And now that we have all 5 of them in the same shot, there's one more thing I'd like to discuss, which is Josefina's skin tone. Now, the original 3 characters, Samantha, Molly, and Kirsten, they all have light skin tone, which is pretty similar to the skin tone of their original 18-inch dolls. And Addy has a dark skin tone, again, which is pretty similar to the original Addy's skin tone. Josefina's skin tone should fall somewhere in the middle between, let's say, Molly's skin tone and Addy's skin tone, or at least it does with 18-inch dolls. But with these plushes, Josefina's skin tone is much closer to Molly's skin tone than it is to Addy's. This is not the first time that American Girl fans complained about colorism. So American Girl should have predicted that this might be an issue, and Josefina really should have had a darker skin tone. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you're planning to purchase these dolls for yourself or for your little ones. Let me know in the comments. And let me know what you think about this line. I personally like them, but I'm not planning to purchase them. And I think $65 is a lot. But again, if this is a very special gift for somebody very special, I can see how somebody would like to splurge. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button. And if you enjoy all American Girl related content but haven't subscribed to our channel yet, you should definitely do so. And if you turn on the notification bell, YouTube will always let you know when we upload a new video. We post all the latest American Girl news, crafts, and unboxing. We usually post every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but sometimes we post on other days as well. Thanks for watching and see you next time.